Hello, good evening and welcome to Face Off. I am Nel Taibe. Now, as I always say, this is a platform where we always try to get the two sides of every situation. Today we look at development again in Anambra State ahead of the polls on November the 16th. And the citizens and residents of Anambra will go to the polls to decide who should take over from the incumbent governor, Mr. Pt.1, or should he continue? Has he done such a good job? Has his party done such a good job in terms of development? And should they be given another chance to run for another 4 to 8 years? There are a lot of schools of thought divided. Many say he's not done nothing, or he has not done anything, that development has been somewhat slow. Security has been on the decline. There is no potable water. And some others have said he has focused on the main issue, which is the foundation of every form of development, which is education. That he has done quite a lot in terms of education, especially at the basic level of education. But how true is that? And is it possible that there's something that's being missed out? Well, these are all questions that will get hopefully answered today on Face Off, as we have two gentlemen from the two political parties down there. We have here in the studio the All Progressive Grand Alliance, represented by Joe Martins Uzodike.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Good evening. And on this other side, the All Progressive Congress, represented by Mr. Charles Amilo.
Good evening, viewers.
Gentlemen, this is a platform for us to hear your side of the deal. So you have 10 seconds each to sell us your area. And I begin with you.
Well, since it is only 10 seconds, I must say that you've said it all. You've made my case. You've said it is a generally acknowledged fact that we've done so well. The government of APGA in Anambra State has moved the states from nothing to something. And you don't change a winning team. That is all we're saying.
Okay, I don't know whether I said it's a generally accepted thing. I didn't sing your song, but okay. Samilo.
Well, all you should know is that there's a time for everything. In Anambra State today, the people are clamoring for Dr. Chris Ngige to come and reset the compass of development. He did that before, and he surely will do it again, because all the foundations he left are all shaking. And the people are saying it is time to do a second missionary journey in Anambra State for Dr. Chris Ngige. That's the position. Correct position, of course.
Okay. All right, we'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll delve into the matter. Development in Anambra State. How far? Which way to go? We'll be back shortly. Please don't go away. Welcome back. We're looking at several issues in Anambra State: infrastructure, security, the environment, education, and the living conditions of the people there. And I have two gentlemen in the studio, both of them. One from APGA, that's the All Progressive Grand Alliance, Chief Mr. Uzodike, and the All Progressives Congress, Mr. Amilo. Thank you for coming, gentlemen. And we're here, so you ask your first question.
My dear friend, Barrister Joe Martin Uzodike, I want to ask you, why is it that Governor Pt.1 have refused to show compassion to teachers all over Anambra, both in primary and the university and the College of Education and Polytechnic of Anambra State? Why is he paying them slave labor, slave wage, when the rest of Nigeria are paying what you call compass? They are still receiving hatis, giving rise to the fact that all our professors that Dr. Chris Ngige brought back from various universities to come into the university have all gone, and that the 29 accredited courses which he left behind have been whittled down to 19 courses. You may tell the public why our own university does not offer mathematics, does not offer. It has been National University Commission has abolished mathematics, deaccredited them. Mathematics, political science, economics, mass communication, architecture, and so many courses. 11 of them has been abolished by the National Universities Commission. Why is that so? Why can't you maintain what you met on ground instead and allow them to run to be run aground. So if that is explained to me, then I will then know, I'll then tell you that from the #1 position which Dr. Chris Ngige led the state after the Mbanju era, during the Mbanju era, there was no school for 1 year. So he moved it and everything got in perfect order by the time you came. How is it that you have not kept that?
Well, thank you very much, Charles. You raised a very pertinent question, and yours has to anchor on foundation. And then I want to start with the foundation on which we met Anambra State in 2006 when Governor Obi came in. First, there was no single kobo in the coffers of Anambra State when Governor Obi came into office. Secondly, when we came into office, there was no government house. There was no ABS, the television, the broadcasting house of the state. There was no lodge. Everything in Anambra State was burnt down. The word is was burnt down. And they were burnt down due to the instrumentality of Chris Ngige. These things were there when Mbadunjuru was there.
That's not my question.
I said, let me come. I'm coming to
education.
I am coming down to education. You are asking why the things are not in place. And I want to tell you.
Why they have been run down.
Listen.
To the accreditation of 11 courses.
Mbadunjuru came into Anambra State and moved the university to Ule. Made Ule the cornerstone. When Chris Ngige came into government, what he did was to move it from Uli to Alo, his hometown. And Peter Obi came in. Being a governor of the people, he would have sent it to Agolo in the same cycle. He said, no, let me look at the original plan. And he looked at the original plan and now sent this university to where it is today at a Bariam, which is the original concept of the founding fathers. But myopic views of our leaders made Ngige to send it down to Alo, his hometown. It is no more there. And then
I'm talking about the courses
we are now coming.
We met on ground.
All the courses that we met on ground has been improved on. And let me tell you, let me now say it, because the university is doing fantastically well. That is why last year, the federal government, in its disbursement of educational funds, gave Anambra University 500 million, gave Nsukka UNN 500 million, gave Uli 500, gave IFE 500 million. Anambra State University, because of the quantum of development that is going into place, was given 3.5 billion naira. The university is in place. All the courses.
You are not telling the truth.
I said.
Excuse me.
I am saying it on camera.
Education Trust Fund.
I said Education Trust Fund. I am saying it.
Oh my God.
I am saying
not telling the truth.
I am saying it on camera.
No, that's not.
I am saying it on camera. I said what Anambra State got from the federal government last year in terms of education. When Nsukka and Anambra we all got 500 million. We got 3.5 billion. That shows you the seriousness of the university. All the courses you are mentioning here,
I don't think so.
All the courses you are mentioning here are all accredited.
They have been accredited.
I said
this year.
I said they are all accredited. The university is there.
This is why this is a shouting match. You can't. The truth is that they have all been accredited.
Last year, if you watched the television just yesterday, he's mentioning about the secondary school. You saw them on television shouting and being happy because only day before yesterday, on Monday, before all the bishops, we gave out 1.5 billion. And yesterday, for public schools, the ones not taken over by the missions, we gave them 2 billion. And that is the beginning point of what we want to do in education. We are going to spend 10 billion between now and October. Mark it. Every school in Anambra State is getting a bus. Every school in Anambra State is getting computer, 10 per pupil. 10 persons in a school to a computer. We are linking them up to microwave, to the website. Everything is in place. Library, 1.2 million. Every secondary school. We are going to spend 40 billion in a record time of,
let me say
3 months. You will see what is going to happen. So the teachers is mentioning, the teachers are happy, they are shouting, they are in place.
Let me say this.
What he's saying is enough.
Can I say this? One for Izu College of Education said that Nsugbe has not benefited from any of the salary increases outside the 22% increase on HATIS approved by Dr. Chris Nwabezenga's admission in 2nd of June 2004. the implication of this manifest injustice in the non-implementation of Comcast will be appreciated for an overview of the attached salary survey. This is the salary survey which they produced.
Who they produced to you?
No, not to me.
I'm Commissioner of Information.
Excuse me.
All these things you are saying, you are talking from.
This is College of Education.
I don't know where you're talking from.
This is it. I have all the details here of what has been wrong with the administration. You come on TV and you say the opposite of what is on ground.
Excuse me.
No.
Have you seen this?
How do I see this? I haven't seen it.
Hold on.
This is
it's addressed to the Commissioner for Education.
Yes, I'm not Commissioner of Education.
But you're the Commissioner for Information.
Yes, but I can tell you, this is not true.
Oh my God!
Yes. We don't know.
Listen. You will dispute everything. Excuse me. What Chuks Obele, the lawyer, said about this administration in Anambra, the current one,
which
is manifest in everybody who serves in this administration. Excuse me, Barrister Chuks Obele, who was one of the lawyers of Governor Pt.1 during the tribunal days.
I don't know about
Listen, Chuks Obele said that the government has elevated dishonesty and deceit to tools of governance.
Yes.